So thanks for tuning in, and I'm just gonna pop up on the screen a quick TMS video so you can kind of see what it looks like, and then you can go find this full video after you watch this. So let's check it out.
We'll test steps here.
Yeah.
Okay. And we will stick with that.
Okay.
If you get some comfortable out, you'll let me know.
Okay, I will. Thank you. I know it looks really scary, but it's so non-invasive. It's less magnetization than going in for a brain MRI. It's just magnetic pulses that help stimulate neural pathways and create new neural pathways that maybe were dead. They're alive. They become alive again. So in depression, there's not a lot of activity up here in this part of the brain where they target. And then when they target it and new neural pathways are formed, you start feeling like your old self. It's really great. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, because my goal is just to get this content out there so that it helps other people. You know, this isn't my job. I have a full-time job. I'm a professional musician, and I don't, need to be some famous YouTuber. I want this content to be out there to help other people who are struggling with mental health issues. And the only way it gets out there is by you pressing the subscribe button. That's the only thing that tells YouTube that the content is valuable, and then they put it in search results when people search. This whole algorithm thing. So please help others. Hi. Hey everyone, it's Destiny again. I am here with Francois. Nothing fancy today, no fancy pink backdrop. I figured you would just like to see my room and my kitten. Isn't he cute? Anyhow, if you're new to my channel, my name is Destiny, and my goal is to destigmatize mental health issues. And I am currently undergoing a treatment called TMS, which stands for transcranial magnetic stimulation, and it helps with depression. So, a lot of my videos explain what TMS is. The very first video that I will link to at the end of this is an entire first session of TMS, so you can see exactly what it's like. It's really exciting. And I've been going along and documenting, like when I'm in my car on the way there and afterwards, and the things that I learn, and my cat is watching. He's about to attack. It's been really great for me, and it has really helped with my depression. And so I recommend it for anyone who has depression. Now, everyone's different. I'm not a doctor, and I don't know how you'll respond, but I can tell you how I'm responding. And I just finished up my 5th week of treatment. So I have 1 full week of treatment left and then some taper weeks. And I immediately had an increase in energy. And then I went through the TMS Dip, where you kind of have a recurrence of your depression symptoms. And I explain about that. There's a TMS Dip video out. And then once I started coming out of the dip, things have really begun to change. So coming out of the dip, that's what this video is all about. That's where you really start to notice, oh my gosh, I used to be so depressed. So for instance, things like, my husband played a concert the other night, and a lot of times I'm like, oh, I have to go to a concert, even though I'm a musician. And I just wouldn't look forward to leaving the house or socializing. And then wouldn't you know, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm actually looking forward to going to this concert, not to the cat hair on my face. I was even excited to socialize afterwards. Oh, don't go, you make the whole video. So that was a big thing for me. And I also told you in a few previous videos that I had been thinking, well, maybe I need to quit violin. Maybe that's my answer. Man, I wonder how many people make really bad decisions when they're depressed. Well, wouldn't you know, now I'm like, what? I thought about quitting the violin? That's crazy. I love the violin. So I've been feeling really good about that lately. Oh, bye. Makes this channel look good. You're cute. You're gonna go attack somebody. Yeah, the dip. It was rough. I definitely was experiencing all of the sad emotions that I had. It was almost as if they became alive. Like sometimes when you're depressed, you don't really feel, or you feel sad. And that's because you've numbed yourself out. And that was not a fun place for me to be in, because I have lots of feelings and emotions. I'm a musician, and I share them and I express them. And at first, I was really overwhelmed. I had all these feelings, especially coming out of the dip. I had all these feelings of energy and happiness and things that I hadn't been used to feeling, and it was almost weird. It was like, is this normal? Like, is it normal to actually feel this way? So I was really confused and thought, okay, there's something wrong. But I talked to my doctor, and I talked to the wonderful technicians at the clinic, and they say, this is really common. People go through this, and they're sitting there and they have all these emotions that they haven't had in such a long time, and it's like, what do you do with them? And I've definitely experienced that. So what I did with them was just say to myself, okay, this is normal. This is a sign that I'm getting better. Let's feel these emotions and see what they feel like. And whew, I'm starting to get used to it. And I think you maybe can tell I have a lot more energy, and everything that once used to be fun in my life is now fun again. I went through a period where nothing was fun and I was like, oh, I have to go play at this thing. And I played this morning with this amazing pianist at her church, and it was super fun. It's like the way I used to be. Wow, it's so nice. So if you are checking out this video and wondering if TMS might work for you or what it's like, hopefully my quick little description will explain. Again, I've got a lot of longer descriptions in previous videos, so please check those out. I'll link to 2 of them at the end of this. And again, TMS is great for treatment-resistant depression. If you've tried tons of medications and they haven't worked and you are looking for something new, this has worked so well for me, and I hope that it can work for you too. It has a really high success rate. It's FDA approved. Your insurance will cover it. You have to jump through a few hoops first, like I did, but you can. And hopefully you'll have as good of an experience as I have. So I am now in the mindset of, okay, I've got 1 more full week and then some taper weeks. What is it going to be like after I'm done with TMS? I hope it lasts. And I don't want to focus on or worry that it might not, because your mind is very powerful and you can create scenarios. I don't want to defeat myself. So I'm trying to balance my curiosity and fears with staying positive. And you can definitely follow me along on that, and we'll see how that goes. Please follow along for my future videos that I will have coming out this week, probably from my car and after some sessions and any more fun things that I find out and learn. And you'll even get to see a kitty cat from time to time. Okay, thanks for watching my week 5 recap. I'll see you soon. Bye.